Ever wondered what it takes to make him think about you all day and chase you with unrelenting passion? You know, that feeling of being desired, of him being completely captivated by you? That's what we're talking about today. In this video, we're diving into 10 unexpected yet powerful strategies that can make him pursue you like never before. These aren't your typical tips. They're designed to spark a deep, lasting interest that goes far beyond just a fleeting infatuation. This is about creating a connection that draws him to you effortlessly. Curious about how a little mystery or a spontaneous surprise can turn the tables? Stick around as we reveal some of the most surprising ways to make him chase you, that go beyond just playing hard to get. These are the secrets to unlocking a level of desire that will have him completely hooked. This is where you tap into your playful side. Remember what it was like to flirt in the playground as kids? It was light, it was fun, it was all about that back and forth energy. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how men love a woman who can make them laugh? It's not just about being funny. It's about that playful energy that makes you irresistible. When you can tease him lightly, you create a fun, flirty dynamic that he can't help but be drawn to. The key here is to keep it lighthearted. We're not talking about being mean or sarcastic. It's about gentle, playful jabs that make him smile and want to come back for more. For example, if he's a huge sports fan, playfully tease him about his favorite team, or challenge him to a game. A little competition always adds a spark. Remember, a little playfulness goes a long way. Have you ever noticed how the most captivating stories always have an element of mystery? The same principle applies to relationships. When you maintain an air of mystery, you become utterly irresistible. Think about it. When you first meet someone, there's a natural sense of intrigue. You don't know everything about them yet, and that's part of what makes getting to know them so exciting. But as relationships progress, we often make the mistake of revealing everything about ourselves too quickly. The key to keeping him hooked is to hold back just enough to keep him guessing. Don't feel like you need to share every detail of your day or spill your deepest secrets right away. Let him uncover the different layers of your personality gradually. This doesn't mean you have to be secretive or play games. It's about finding the balance between openness and intrigue. Let's face it, routine can be the death of excitement, especially in relationships. When things become predictable, they lose their spark. That's where the power of unpredictability comes in. Think about the most exciting moments in your life. Weren't they often the ones that were unexpected? The spontaneous trips, the surprise encounters, the moments that took your breath away? You can bring that same exhilarating energy into your relationship by embracing spontaneity. Don't be afraid to shake things up and surprise him with unexpected plans or gestures. It doesn't have to be anything grand or expensive. It's the thought that counts. Even small, spontaneous gestures can go a long way. Here's a secret. The most attractive thing you can do is to invest in yourself. When you prioritize your personal growth and happiness, you become a magnet for love and admiration. Think about it. Aren't you naturally drawn to people who are passionate, driven, and constantly striving to better themselves? It's contagious. When you invest in your self-improvement, you're not just becoming a better version of yourself, you're also becoming more interesting and engaging to be around. He'll notice your newfound confidence, your passion for life, and your drive to achieve your goals. This doesn't mean you need to become a completely different person. It's about identifying areas of your life where you'd like to grow and then taking steps to make it happen. Pursue your passions, challenge yourself to grow, and watch as he becomes captivated by the incredible woman you're becoming. In a world obsessed with superficial connections, the power of genuine emotional intimacy cannot be overstated. This is what separates fleeting infatuation from lasting love. Think about the relationships you cherish the most. Aren't they the ones where you feel deeply understood and connected on an emotional level? Creating this kind of deep connection with a man is about being vulnerable, being open, and letting him see the real you. It's about sharing your thoughts, your dreams, and even your fears. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable with him, you create a safe space for him to do the same. You build a foundation of trust and intimacy that will draw him to you on a much deeper level. One of the most powerful ways to create emotional connection is to be an active listener. When he's talking to you, really listen. Flirting is a language, and like any language, it takes practice to master. But once you do, it can be a powerful tool for creating attraction and building chemistry. Think about it. Flirting is all about creating a playful, flirtatious tension that keeps him on his toes. It's about sending subtle signals that let him know you're interested without giving everything away too soon. One of the most effective flirting techniques is the power of touch. A light touch on the arm, a playful nudge, or a lingering hand on his back can speak volumes. Physical contact, no matter how subtle, creates an instant connection and builds a sense of intimacy. Eye contact is another powerful flirting tool. Looking into his eyes for a beat longer than usual, especially when you're laughing or sharing a moment, creates an intense connection. Remember, flirting is all about being playful, confident, and a little bit mysterious. One of the biggest mistakes women make in relationships is becoming too dependent on their partners. When you lose sight of your own identity and interests, you become less interesting and less attractive. Remember, men are drawn to women who are independent, self-assured, and who have their own lives outside of the relationship. This doesn't mean you need to be distant or unavailable. It's about finding a healthy balance between togetherness and independence. When you maintain your independence, you show him that you're not clingy or needy. You have your own passions, your own friends, and your own life that you're excited about. When you prioritize your own happiness and fulfillment, you become a magnet for love and admiration. Communication is the bedrock of any healthy relationship. It's the bridge that connects two hearts and allows them to truly understand each other. Think about it. Miscommunication is one of the leading causes of conflict and resentment in relationships. When you're not on the same page, it's easy for misunderstandings to arise and for walls to be built. That's why it's so important to prioritize open, honest, and effective communication from the very beginning. This means being willing to share your thoughts and feelings openly, even when it's uncomfortable. It also means being a good listener. When he's talking to you, really listen to what he's saying, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Make eye contact, ask clarifying questions, and show him that you're fully present in the conversation. When you communicate openly, honestly, and respectfully, you create a foundation of trust and intimacy that will allow your relationship to flourish. Remember the excitement of receiving a surprise gift as a child? That feeling of pure joy and delight? Well, guess what? Men love surprises just as much as we do. Surprises are a powerful way to inject excitement and romance into your relationship. They show him that you're thinking about him, that you care, and that you're willing to put in effort to make him happy. The best surprises are often the ones that are thoughtful and personal. They don't have to be grand or expensive. It's the thought that counts. Think about his interests, his hobbies, and the things that make him light up. Even small, everyday surprises can go a long way. In a world that often tells us to be strong and independent, allowing ourselves to be vulnerable can feel terrifying. But here's the truth. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's strength. It's the courage to be our true selves, imperfections and all. Think about it. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable with someone, you're essentially saying, "I trust you with my heart." That's a powerful thing to share with another person. Vulnerability is about being open and honest about your feelings, even when it's scary. It's about letting your guard down and allowing yourself to be seen for who you truly are. This doesn't mean you have to spill your deepest secrets on the first date. It's about gradually letting him in, layer by layer, as you feel more comfortable and trusting. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable with him, you create a space for him to do the same. These 10 unexpected ways can transform your relationship dynamics and make him chase you relentlessly. Remember, it's all about balance and authenticity. Try out these tactics and see the magic unfold. It's about tapping into those deeper layers of connection, about igniting that spark that makes him crave your presence. And when you master these strategies, you'll find him not just chasing, but completely captivated by you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these insights, don't forget to subscribe for more relationship tips and advice. Until next time, Embrace the journey and the joy it brings.